All right, so the hunter gives a hard yank on the rope, but thanks to Captain Ragnar using the boat there as a cover, she slides into the boat and manages to prevent herself from being dragged off into the woods. All right, Ragnar.
All right. When I charge, I just get double my move speed.
Yeah, it has to be a straight
It
line.
has to be a straight line. It has to be clear. You double your move speed. However, at this point, the boat is in front of you, so your path is not clear, so you cannot charge.
Fuck.
Gave you cover, but there was a bad side.
All right, I'll double move to there.
You're gonna have to go around the boat.
How do I do that move around thing that
click,
you're always talking about?
yeah, click and hold your tile, and then move your tile over something, and don't release.
Unless you want to try to acrobatics or athletics over the boat as part of your move.
Yeah. So yeah, you would drag your tile over to that spot, like up here, and then hit spacebar, and then you would move it all the way over here and then hit spacebar again, and that'll measure it out for you.
That didn't work, probably because of my stupid.
Well, it's because you have ruler set, and not pointer. You have to be able to click your tile. Or your token, rather.
Whatever, I'll just roll acrobatics to get to there.
Screw technology. Alright, roll your acrobatics.
Tumble over the boat. Tumble over the boat.
You got this.
Shut up, Chris.
You got this. There's no chance of becoming a ship sandwich in this one. There you go.
All right, you successfully leap over the boat as you move after this thing.
So you run into the darkness.
Raziel, your captain goes running at this thing. You realize you don't have precise shot. What do you do?
Well, he's not in melee yet.
Shoot.
I move to here and give Sindara the Wand of Cure Light Wounds and say, here, this might be helpful at some point.
She rejects it.
She eats
She
it.
takes it and has the most incredulous look on her face, and then begins looking at it to try to find out where the command word is. 22 snaps himself out of his agonizing fucking wailing death and moves here and readies his crossbow.
We're just going to shoot at the captain.
Someone will get some experience.
Don't worry, he can fucking dance his way to safety.
Yeah, his AC is like 20-something.
We believe
All
in
right.
you.
And she figures out the wand, walks over, and heals fucking Mila for 4. It is now down to 39 charges.
Good times.
Mila's like, well, fuck it. Look at all these new bolts I got.
Eat the bolts.
You won't shoot the captain in the back.
You won't teabag his corpse.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you teabag him, you'll get the poison too. I mean, with 3 con, he's probably getting like all the jungle diseases right now. He's gonna become patient 0.
He
So
breathes in.
the first crossbow bolt hits, the second one doesn't.
He breathes in, gets AIDS. AIDS.
Breathes in a human, breathes out a zombie.
So the thing turns, sees fucking Ragnar approaching. What's your touch AC?
Oh, shit.
Weren't prepared for that.
Scream out like 30 and see what Wes says.
30.
Yeah. So since you can't be bothered to read your own character sheet, I'm gonna assume that it's just gonna hit you anyways.
Touch is 15.
Oh, great! I made 15. So this thing fucking reaches over his shoulder and snaps out this little whirling fucking thing of leather and stone that wraps around your ankles. And what's your CMD?
20. No. Yeah, 20.
All right. So they wrap around your ankles, and you fall flat on your face.
God damn it.
But Ragnar dances with those.
Yeah, I have Kippa.
Ragnar dances with bolas?
He dances with legs. Now he can't use them. Well, I can knock that off my bucket list. I've now seen a campaign that actually used bolas.
Fuck yeah, I gave these dudes fucking weapon familiarity fucking as a trait to give them bolas. Just so I could use them.
Now all you need to do is get blowguns and, what, I guess war fans. Some other obscure weapons in there.
Oh man, I thought about war fans, but meh.
Yeah.
I would have done blowguns, but I mean, come on, Ragnar's already been poisoned to death. What's the fun in poisoning him more?
It's all good.
Hi Ragnar, this thing fucking knocked you on your ass, and you're it's gonna require a full round action to remove those bolas from your leggage.
Oh, so I guess Kip up won't help.
I mean, your legs are tied. That's the problem.
Well, shit.
I mean, the good news is he spent an action throwing bolas at you instead of, like, skewering another party member.
Alright, I will use my dagger to cut the bolas off my foot. My feets. My
You're
footies.
gonna spend a full round action removing the bolas.
Yes.
He cuts off his legs.
And yell back at the crew. Fucking kill it!
The first one to kill it doesn't get fragged.
Damn right.
So, since he's on the ground, do I no longer have to take the firing into group thing?
Oh, I'm
Well,
not
he's
in
not
melee
actually in
anyway.
melee, so
Alright, I'm going to shoot it then. Nope.
Why do you keep saying you're going to shoot it and then miss it?
Getting all my bad rolls out of the way with the bow so I can just wail on things with my sword later.
He's getting the bad.
But
He's
do you even
getting all the bad rolls,
do you ever have?
out of the way so he can be ready for my session tomorrow.
Yeah.
My dogs are barking their heads off. I'm going to go check and see what's going on.
I've seen that session. You have bad rolls in there too.
Thought I was doing okay over there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how. We're not. I've only started putting up the videos of Minds of Fandelver, so it's still pretty.
alright, 22 fires at the thing, but misses. Oh no, there's 3. Actually, correction. Instead of firing, melee's. Damn it. I still got a harpoon in her.
Oh.
But those were good attacks. Do I use the attacks, or do I free myself from the harpoon?
Did she even survive taking out the harpoon?
Now that she's been healed, yes. She would just take the base damage again when she removes it. Just a regular old 1d d8 or d6.
It's still pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I think she's only at like 6 hit points, even with the heal.
She got another 3. She's up. To
Oh yeah,
9.
sorry, I didn't see those other heals.
So yeah, she'll take the attacks. What happens if this thing's still alive on its next turn?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to tug.
No, why would it do that when it could just stab Ragnar, who is conveniently sitting on the ground trying to free himself from Ebola?
Nope, he said free himself from Ebola. He can't free himself from Ebola. He already got it.
Alright, I'm back.
Just in time.
To die.
No, not number 22.
He had so much to live for.
He had so much potential.
It sprints away from Ragnar, drawing the spear as it runs up right next to 22, and stabs it in the fucking gut. Poor 22. You died as you lived.
A number.
Fucking nobody cared. All right, Ragnar, you're up and you're free.
And I charge.
Charge.
Well, all right, so you got to burn that kip up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Fucking Ragnar and the fucking avenge
30
the
damage.
deaths of all his crewmen. So you stabbed it in the back, and it fucking dies.
Alright, since we're all fucking awake, put the boat in the water. We're going back down the river.
Yay!
No, I'm pretty sure that was the last one. That was the last one in the entire jungle.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Absolutely.
Or we could finish the rest, and I mean, since we're over halfway through it.
Yep. Nothing else will come.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Definitely not a scouting party.
Definitely not.
Search his body.
It has 2 more bola. Has 6 more of these wicked-looking javelin-style harpoons with ropes attached to it. And the harpoons themselves are fletched and have like a leather thong wrapped around it to give it more stability in flight. Also has a spear, leather armor, pouch with a bunch of random stuff in it, and the head of your number 6 tied to his belt. Still bleeding, and the eye's still twitching.
God damn it.
Also, notice it has no knives, so it ripped that head off. Just so you know.
How many more hours of rest do we need to finish getting spells back?
No, we'll say you're good. You guys have to stay long enough to prepare.
Can't prepare in the boat?
Yeah, you could. As long as the people preparing the spells aren't actively doing the boat stuff.
You have 4 people.
Yeah, that's 2 people. 1 person to drive the boat, and we got the current for the moment, so...
Well, the current's not, like, super strong, so... You're going to want at least 1 pair of people on the oars.
Right, but I could take my hour, and then we could swap out, and she could take her hour, or vice versa?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be my advice, then.
I accept your advice.
I would let her take her hour, and then I will take my hour.
That is...
Probably wiser, yes.
Yep, that is what we do. We put the boat in the water. Sandara spends her hour or 30 minutes or whatever she needs to prepare, and I'll drive, and Mila will keep watch.
So you're just gonna take the current? You're not gonna use the oars?
Well,
Me and Mila are going to be rowing for the first hour, then Sindar and Mila will mow for Sindar can drive and Ragnar can row for the second hour.
I would suggest Ragnar not participate in any sort of strenuous activity.
Is steering strenuous?
No, steering wouldn't be strenuous. Rowing would be strenuous.
Fine, we'll have him steer.
The moment he has to take a constitution check, you guys are fucked.
Okay.
It's like his heart will be talking to his brain. He's like, "What the hell are you doing to my body right now? Shutting down."
All right,
Fine.
so you guys hop in the boat, and leave your campsite and the dead bodies of your compatriots to rot in the jungle.
Where they belong.
I don't
You,
think they'll rot. The dinosaurs will probably eat them.
This is actually a good point.
Thus, the circle of life continues. Sorry.
I didn't kill those guys. I'm just feeding the dinosaurs. All right. So, Ragnar, since you're first up and you're rowing,
That's staring.
I'll take 3 profession sailor checks.
That's where he's a Viking.
Yeah, I'm not rowing.
But yeah, you still.
I'm just steering.
Yeah, no. That's why you're making the checks and not the people who are rowing. Because if you fail, you're going to run into a fucking place and beat yourself. And you know what's on the beach?
Sand. Gets everywhere. Oh, yeah.
And more dinosaurs.
That too.
Nothing good.
So, you guys are like, fuck this shit, we're out. Deservedly so. You guys are rowing away, and everyone is pretty quiet. You hear in the jungle, you see in the jungle as you're leaving, animals are fleeing towards the coast. At one point, you see a large flock of birds take off and start flying away. And back the way you came, you can hear a loud series of roars.
Well, that can't be good.
Leave it to the white people to wake up the ancient sleeping beast that can kill the world. Can't just not read from the book, huh?
But Ragnar's like, I'm a Viking. Vikings are white. White people destroy the world.
You're being really indigenous right now.
Oh, South Park, I love you.
No problem with that.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So, Sundara finished prepping their spells. She looks at you, Ragnar, she says, would you like me to heal your physical wounds, or would you like me to restore some of your constitution? You weak ass bitch.
Sorry, that was under my breath.
Get some of this poison
I
out of me,
didn't muffle that with
please.
my hand enough.
I have a condition where I can't change the volume of my voice. You ass. That was under my breath.
So what do you want, Captain?
I would definitely like you to take care of some of this poison that is coursing through my veins.
The poison's already gone, man. That's fucking... If you're still poisoned, you would be dead.
Well, con damage.
Alright. Man, one day I'll figure out how to computer. I was like, I'm going to minimize this character sheet, and I just minimized the whole window and stared at my fucking desktop for a few seconds. Like, what the fuck?
I know the feeling.
You know, the best is I went to go to work the other day, and I went to my car, and I opened the back door, and I threw my backpack in there like I normally do, and then I sat down and closed the door and just stared at the back of the driver's seat. Like, where the fuck is my goddamn steering wheel? But I sat there for like a good 30 seconds before I realized I was in the back seat of the car.
Nice.
And then the one of the dudes I work with at work is like, hey man, so do you remember these commands to do this complex reboot of the sensor system while we're logged into it? And I told him that story, and he just stopped asking me questions.
Mission accomplished.
Vision accomplished.
Tell story, act dumb, collect paycheck, no question.
Man, I wish the big dumb would give me a paycheck, but I work with like 70-year-old dudes, so I have to do their work for them because they're 70 years old.
Dude, you just described my whole tour in Korea.
Yeah, get a fake ass. Get a fake ass and post it to Instagram. Being dumb, make money.
All right, let's see. I've got 2 second-level spells available, so okay, I can get you 2 lesser restorations there, Cat. We'll go ahead and knock those out right now.
Better pray for high rolls.
Oh, Odin.
Regain 6 Constitution.
Oh, praise Odin.
As you gain,
I
the poison saps 5.
I swear to God, if your freaking deity thing on your character sheet says Odin, you deserve to die.
Curse you, merciful Poseidon.
You don't worship a deity. All you did was put Thor in your deity slot.
All right, so I'm back to 0 instead of -3.
Nah, you're at 3 Constitution. That should put you at 9.
So yeah, -1.
Oh,
But
is
the
that?
one night's worth of rest would also give you 1 more. Because you have 14 Constitution, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my con damage. I had -11, and I -6, and I was at -5. And then you said 1 night and 1 night of sleep, so I clicked for -4. I'm still at 0, but
Yep, better than 3.
Indeed.
All right. And because Sandar is not a fucking count and a half, see how many charges this wand I can throw up. Mila's at 9. We're going to give her 5 charges.
5d8 plus 5.
Sucks to suck.
All right, she's full.
sweet.
What's your volume at?
The wand is now down to, it started at 40. 5, 6, 7, so she's down to 33 charges.
Bill, say something.
Something.
That's slightly better.
What?
They
Fuck
still
you.
low on my end.
Yeah, I buffed. I increased him to like the same level I've been putting all of you guys at, which is like plus 13 decibels.
Have you ever considered that you just might be deaf?
No,
Boom.
that's Wes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
me.
I know that's Wes. Trust me, I know that.
Yeah.
Despite working in the same flight line, my hearing was actually pretty good. I think it got better.
Man, I
Yeah.
walk around at work here all the time with no like hearing protection on. And like there's all these QA guys and shit, they're walking around like, you need to have hearing protection. And I'm like, what? My deafness is my hearing protection.
Also, you rolled 5d9. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh. Well, none of them actually hit 9, so.
There you go. Works for me.
If there had been a 9 in there, I'd have been like, we'll just re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Sendar heals herself. Razor actually hasn't taken any damage. Ragnar, I don't know why you put your health back to full.
Oh, I thought she healed me to 36.
Nope, that was for.
No, that was for Mila.
Oh, well, shit.
You don't get shit.
You got the lesser restorations, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Every day we walk further away from God's light.
Go.
Hey, so Bill, did I win?
No, you came in second place. You have to wait until the first person to go, no, I don't want it.
There, Ragnar. She heals you for 35. That'll take 6 more charges.
Nice.
She's down to
See.
26 charges now.
All right, I'm at as high as I can go, 39.
Shouldn't it be 25 charges left?
Yeah, because you were
There's 33 minus one more, 32 minus 6 would be 26, yeah?
No,
You were-
it's 33 minus 2, then minus 6.
Oh, yeah, I did too. I
Yeah.
looked at the one number. I'm retarded.
No problem. Getting the mileage out of that wand.
Yeah, man, double that shit up. All right. So y'all on the boat, y'all mostly healed up. Ragnar is not as fucking crippled, but Sandar is pretty much out of second level spells already.
Off to a swimming start, I see, for the day.
Could be worse.
Fuck yeah.
Air could be acid.
We're doing acid?
They could have punched a giant hole in the boat we were using for cover last night, so we got lucky there, I think.
You should say that like out loud in game, and then suddenly like water just starts shooting out. At least there's not a hole in the boat. You had to say it.
Do I get my spells back then too?
Yes.
Somebody else knows that Ragnar has become very hostile since taking the position of captain.
He really likes floggings. All right, people have their passions.
I'm impressed we didn't bring the dead bodies to flog them when we got back.
Yeah.
Failing.
Hey, Hey, the plan was HP greater than 0. Why'd you disobey my orders?
How's this boat trip down the river going?
It's going then. All right, so now everybody's got their spells and all that stuff. Who's is Captain still piloting it or?
Yeah.
All right. Make me 3 more checks.
Do not crash the ship into the planet. Do not crash this ship into the planet.
Please keep the boat in the water. On the water.
Where we
Not
go,
under the water.
where we go, there'll be no rivers.
The temperature has been in the teens at night here in South Carolina, so I've had to put a space heater in my doghouse. And
Or you cannot be inhuman and let your dog come into the house.
Put the kids outside.
yeah,
Yeah, fuck those children things.
Fuck those children things.
And I say this as an actual parent.
I can picture, Daddy, what am I? Shut up, child thing.
Be quiet.
I used to
you.
bring the dogs in the house at night when it got cold, but then I built them a doghouse that has actual insulation in between the 2 layers of wall.
Yeah, it has cable and everything.
Yeah.
You still have to put a heater out there, so you inhuman bastard.
Well, it stays at a cool 65 degrees all night.
Well, they could be sitting at 70 degrees.
Yeah, it could be at 90 degrees, devouring children.
Man, it was like 13 degrees here yesterday, Celsius. I put on a hoodie.
I put on shoes for once.
It's gonna be 80 in Cozumel next week, so
I don't know what temperature it is here in Texas. It is whatever temperature it wants to be.
pretty much.
It
I
snowed.
think it's supposed to be like -2 tomorrow here.
Man, that echo is the shit. It's like looking into a room full of mirrors.
How does one hear a mirror?
Well, when you get high enough, anything is possible.
Look, I'm so deaf I just see sounds now, okay?
The wise words of Killian. That's the advice he gives you, Captain.
Eat a dick.
Alright. So you guys sail down the river. You get to the portion where you're heading into that rapids in the little fucking gorge like before where you suffered your first ambush
So was it worth it all?
10 points of plunder, you tell me.
How many NPCs did you lose?
I don't give a damn. I can get them back with a roll.
Those are just flogging. I don't even know their name. I just call them flogging.
I lost all the cannon fodder that I brought.
Yeah, you know me.
What are you talking about? You still have
who dies
Raziel.
in the neck. Jesus.
I had to do it.
Trust me, the captain will die before I do.
Probably. That's usually how numbers work, yes.
Alright, so as you approach the mouth of his gorge, you hear some loud noises off into the side of the whatchamacallit thing, the river. And you look over, and you see about half a dozen of those lizard men standing there. Some of them have a brace full of harpoons like the one you fought in the forest. Some of them have spears and heavier armor. And they're all just kind of standing there watching you go. But none of them are moving. I'm going to bring you back here because I already have a boat with all of you in it.
Oh. Well, except for those three.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to delete them off here in a second, don't worry.
And no bird. You know, I never looked at the druid. Neat.
What's that blue thing?
The water?
So, we're going to do this here on this map because it'll be more interesting that way.
Now you have an audience.
Hooray.
So these things watch you as you float by. They're not moving, they don't do anything. Then as you get closer to the mouth of the gorge, you see a movement up along the ridge. You look up, and staring down at you is this tall, gaunt-looking lizard man. Probably between 6 and 7 feet tall. It's a bunch of weird-looking horns on its head, and is emaciated compared to the others. It looks down at you, cocks its head, looks back up in the air.
And fireball!
Looks back down at you, waves his hand, and all of a sudden,
All of a sudden, diabetes!
All of a sudden, mass cure, and then he waves you goodbye. Goodbye, good travelers.
And all of a sudden, there is a hole in the boat.
The heal was just to prolong your suffering as you drown.
got to make some changes to something real quick.
Gotta change up how said person dies.
Don't.
Hey, Ragnar, you should go whisper into its ear and tell him you want to sell a sword to him.
I already got rid of that sword, asshole.
Oh, man. Raziel, don't jump.
Okay.
I know it's tempting. Don't jump.
First thing as first mate. Leans into his captain's ear, hand on his shoulder, and whispers, "Captain, we should take that deal."
No. You should whisper into your captain's ear and tell him about mirrors and screaming.
Oh, I'm going to, but mine's not going to be whispering. It's just going to be extreme loud yelling, because that's what my captain likes. My captain doesn't like you to talk to him in a soft, calming voice. You know, you have to yell at him, and usually some profanities are better.
Back of the boat, steering.
Yeah, he should. I don't know why he moved away. I guess he gave up that job.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I think that's where he was originally from on this map. So you just need to move him back.
I quit.
Guest starring the Human Torch.
So, this thing waves at you, and all of a sudden, what is this random ass thing out on the map over here?
There's a
It's like the generic ass looking person.
I didn't even notice that.
I just noticed that as well.
I think it's the Slender Man.
That's
Slenderman.
That's a Slender Man token right there. It's gonna pop up later.
Nightmares realized. Alright, so this thing waves at you, and now there are two man-sized, fucking, slightly humanoid balls of fire just on your boat.
We need to stop just waving, because when we wave, things die. Ragnar waved, and Marcus died, now this thing waved, and now this happens.
Ragnar waved, Marcus died.
So, initiative. Ha!
Yeah.
Hey, look, you can see Cahoon, King of the Bilge Rats.
Face down in the water.
It's a jester of the bilge rats.
Aw, Wes took away my access on Cahoon.
Good.
I didn't want you to see what happened to all his loot,
He already knows where some of it went.
even though you know what happened.
Yeah, I was fucking raped and pillaged.
Well, I mean, you were raped, yeah.
Fucking with Ragnar leading this shit, yeah.
I mean,
He
honestly,
probably hit-
you
he
know
probably
who
hit me
did
with
you
the
know who
hilt
did
of
the
his-
raping, right?
Well,
Jake's
yeah.
magpie.
Fucking Dwayne probably hit me with the hilt of his sword too. Cahoon, wake up!
He just wanted to wake you up for a jolly good fight.
Alright, Ragnar, you still BRB? I guess he's still off masturbating to his imminent death.
I say you just roll for him.
I'll just let him sit there and get hit in the face by a fire elemental. Fuck
Sorry.
it.
You got the other NPCs to roll too, so
YOLO swaggins, damn it.
yeah.
Did he go to, like, murder his dog for barking? Is that what he said he was doing?
No, my daughter was crying. I'm back.
Oh. Children.
Yeah.
Ah!
Give them a real reason to cry. Throw them outside.
If you send them to another country to live, you'll never have to deal with them. I speak this from experience.
So many truths.
Yet so true. How did we not know this?
I've learned.
Alright, well, I guess we know who's first, right?
I've learned new things in this. I've learned that these fire elementals have 7 plus 7 for their dex. That or at least their initiative.
They have fucking improved initiative,
Improved
too.
initiative, yeah.
Because, I mean, what other feat does a fire elemental need?
I know, right?
Is
Improved
it being
fire.
on fire enough?
Improved ice.
I mean, I could take power attack, but I mean fire. Come on, bro.
Power fire.
Go faster, burn more.
America.
Burning it! Speaking of which,
Trogdor.
this one fucking looks right at Ragnar. Ragnar's steering, and he's like, huh.
I heard they like hugs.
Alright, your flat-foot AC.
Well, I can't be caught flat-footed.
In a surprise round. And you're steering a boat.
All right.
I think I missed anyways, but
22. It says flat-footed 22 because I can't be caught flat-footed, but I don't know.
yeah, you can uncheck that for this point.
17.
Alright. Alright, yeah, no, I would anyways. I got like a 9 to 10, but you know.
Never know.
Alright, the other one goes straight for Mila. Oh, well, ain't that a bitch and a half? Twelve, 24 damage.
Oh,
Mila's dead.
does she get
Oh,
to?
no, she's not dead.
She has to make a dex save, doesn't she?
Yeah, I'm going to give her penalties because she's rowing a boat.
Row, row your boat. You're all fucked up.
That was the worst song ever.
You're right. But
Minus
I don't
1,000.
care. Yes.
Alright, good thing that's where she's strong at and makes the save. So she is not on fire. Alright. Mila's like, fuck!
Doing good.
She starts to scramble away from the fire elemental. It makes this one attack of opportunity as she fucking backs away in terror.
So I'm guessing that thing summoned a fire elemental into our boat.
No, he summoned 2 fire elementals into your boat.
Because because one wasn't enough.
You know, you got to care about the fire elementals. They want to have buddies, so they come in pairs. Everyone's silent to see what happens to that attack of opportunity.
Everyone died.
Wes is probably furiously jacking off right now to the damage and
It's probably all over his screen. You can't see it.
Now the parts macro was wrong, so instead of rolling the additional burn damage from the attack, it just says burn.
Burn.
So I had to correct that.
God.
So she starts to scramble away, and this thing's like, "Nah, bitch, you about to get it," and slaps her right in the face with a fist of flames. She is now unconscious and smoldering.
Well then.
She goes down. Poor Mila.
All right, Raziel.
Can I draw my weapon and enhance it?
Yes.
And then can I attack?
Drawing weapons a move action, enhancing is what? A standard action?
Swift and free.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make my weapon +2 cold damage, and then I'm going to two-handed attack the fire elemental.
All right.
+2 in frost.
All right, and hold on. So you hit it for 13 damage.
And the extra cold damage is what, 1d6?
It's depends. Is it vulnerable? Would be what, half again?
Well, you still have to roll the damage for it. I mean, I'm assuming it's frost.
It's cold damage, yeah.
So there's no roll damage to apply. You have to roll. It's not like a magic 1d6. So he just.
Well, I thought he made it. I thought he got +2 and freaking frost enchant. That's what I thought he meant he got.
No, the damage type is now cold
Oh,
attack.
fancy.
Oh, so instead of using the sword's +2 damage, you use it to make it do cold damage for a round.
Correct.
Okay. It's actually probably the smartest thing you have ever done in your life. So 26 damage.
Nice.
And you take 2 points of fire damage, and I need a reflex save.
So close.
All right, you make it and do not burst into flames.
Hooray!
You've also now taken your first points of damage since your foray into the jungle.
All right, Ragnar.
All right. Can you stab a fire elemental?
What a way to find. I mean, I asked the same question to
There's
Syl.
only one way you'll find out.
Has there been anything you haven't been able to stab?
I guess we're about to find out.
For science. I don't think you'll get precise strike, unfortunately.
No, you don't get precise strike.
Fortunately, there are no lungs on a fire.
All right, and no precise strike, and we'll reduce your damage. Also, all right, so you hit it, and you poke a swath through the flames. You definitely you reduced a small amount of the flames, but it's still there, definitely. Take 6 points of fire damage, reflex save. All right, you are on fire.
Well, I get to re-roll because of my thing.
What thing?
You mean you get to add your charisma bonus to your thing
Yeah.
that you're supposed to announce before you make the roll?
Next turn. Okay, I'm on fire.
Yep. We'll see you next turn. Sandar's like looking down at me like, oh, fuck. And all right. Guess Sandar's going without any armor today.
Did she not put any on?
Well, her armor is a spell that she summons,
Yeah.
and she used all her second slots carrying detect poison.
Well, she's using her last one right now.
Oh,
All right. She fucking reaches down and heals Mila, brings her back to consciousness. That fire elemental is not pleased with Raziel.
I wonder why.
it's because of he's heard of Razzle Dazzle Raziel.
So it gives you a backhand of flame there for a total of 11 damage, 6 physical, 5 fire, and reflex save.
Did you just get
Oh, and Ragnar, for you.
Did you get pimp slapped by fire?
So Ragnar, you will be on fire for 2 rounds unless you put it out. And Raziel. Since Raziel is no longer oaring the ship and actually fighting, he's good to go. All right, the one in front of you, Ragnar, will show you a little more love, but misses. Mila drinks a potion she had in her pocket for miserable results. All right, Raziel.
Okay, I'm going to swift action or a free action, make my weapon cold damage again, and then I'm going to spell combat spell strike, shocking grasp.
All right.
There's for the concentration check, so the spell's going to fail.
All right, so it's just one regular attack.
Yeah. For 15 cold damage.
You should tell the fire elemental that this never happens to you.
And it winks out of existence. But you still take
Diabetes.
3 points of fire damage and roll another reflex save. All right, good to go. All right, Ragnar.
There's nothing to attack, but I'm on fire.
No, there's definitely one still in front of you.
All right, well, I'll attack
But you
that.
take 3 points of damage, are still on fire, can spend a full round action, which provokes attack of opportunity, and attempt another reflex save to put out the fire, or you can just eat fire and attack.
Fuck it, I'll eat fire and attack.
I mean, the good point is if you're already on fire and attack the thing, you don't have to worry about being lit on fire again.
Can he just jump in the ocean?
The river? Yeah, he could, but that would mean he's no longer on the boat.
And we're in rapid, so we're going to keep moving.
It's fine. He followed his old captain's ability to... What?
The cap goes down with the cap. Well, unfortunately, you can't critically hit a fire elemental. So, that was a good roll, though. You and them crits, man. Getting that dick hard.
Now his dick's on fire.
Come on, I two-shot mine. What's wrong, Ragnar?
Why don't you enchant my weapon?
But why don't you enchant your own weapon? Fucking Captain Moneybags.
Yeah.
Oh!
I repeat the same words that Raziel said in an attempt to enchant my weapon with cold damage.
You know who's really to blame here? Captain Roberts.
Maybe he would have died if he had a better sword. No!
If it wasn't so damn sentimental.
So that's what I think of when I think of Ragnar. Always so sensitive. Emotionally fragile, really.
Alright, so you do a couple points of damage. And hold on. Take another 4 points of fire damage.
Wonderful.
You're on fire, and you stuck your hand into fire, so you take more fire damage, but no reflex save, because you're already on fire.
He's on fire.
Fireball!
If only there was some sort of simple way to put yourself out.
There was only like sneezing or panicking.
I need
Panicking deprives it of oxygen.
Scoots fireball. All right, so Sandar is like,
Sandar's like, fuck this, I'm out, I'm done.
Sindara pulls out s'mores, starts cooking them up.
He just suddenly teleports.
Mila starts readying her crossbow and then looks down at the boat and says, "Hey guys, should the boat be on fire like that?" And
Preferably
she points
no.
over to right next to Ragnar, where the boat is actually on fire.
Hooray!
The boat takes 3 fire damage.
How
If
much
we
health
have to-
does our boat have?
Yeah, if we have to walk through the jungle, we're gonna die. So put the fire out.
All right, Raziel, it's your turn.
Can I step through people and smack the fire elemental?
You can.
Can I stomp on Ragnar to put out his fire?
I was just
You
piss on
can.
Ragnar.
Sweet, we can do it from our own boat. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'm just thinking of what would happen if the bird attacked the fire elemental. It just falls and becomes like a cooked chicken on a plate.
Unfortunately, you can't crit.
I know, and it's not cold damage this time. It's just regular damage.
Yep. But hey, you made quick work of that first one, so that's good.
Well, boat fire bad. I figured,
Use move action to put fire out.
All right, you take 4 points fire damage and a reflex save. All right. Number of rounds will be on fire as you put it.
Okay.
Burning buddies. That's what they'll call you.
Ragnar. Good news for you is this 5 fire damage you take is going to be the last time you do because you're no longer on fire anymore.